Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. We're back with a new episode that delves into various aspects of video games. This time, we'll be discussing the massive video game set to arrive in 2024 for fans of open-world games and thrilling mission-based games. So, let's explore all of this together, but before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Now, let's get started. In the first game trailer, we follow a young woman trying to survive her encounter with a velociraptor in a scene directly taken from Steven Spielberg's film, which is certainly not the only threat on the island. The graphics are truly extraordinary, and as for the content, it's a single-player adventure and action game. Going back to the roots, Jurassic Park, not World, is the focus of this solo action-adventure game, providing the immersive experience that Jurassic Park fans have been dreaming of. The theme is perfect for a survival game. Players will return to a fully dinosaur-populated Isla Nublar, participating in an original story set after the events of the famous 1993 Jurassic Park film, produced by Universal Pictures and Amblin Entertainment. Developed by Saber Interactive, a subsidiary of the Embracer Group, Jurassic Park Survival revealed its sharp claws at the Game Awards. As the name suggests, the game will be a survival game where players take on the role of Dr. Maya Joshi, an InGen scientist who unfortunately failed to escape Isla Nublar during the harrowing events of the first film. The excellent idea of the game, although simple, is to give fans what they have always wanted: a Jurassic Park video game set in the beloved settings, at a time they love, with the dinosaurs they adore. Jurassic Park Survival is expected to release on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X at an as-yet unknown date. Metal Gear Solid Delta: Snake Eater is an upcoming action-adventure stealth video game developed and published by Konami. It is a remake of the 2004 game Metal Gear Solid 3: Snake Eater, the fifth main entry in the Metal Gear franchise and the first chronological game overall. Like the original, the remake is set in 1964 and follows a Fox operative codenamed Naked Snake, who must save a Russian rocket scientist and sabotage the Shagohod, a Soviet nuclear superweapon, while also clearing his country from Soviet suspicion amid Cold War tensions and confronting his former mentor the Boss, who has defected to their side. Metal Gear Solid Delta: Snake Eater is the first major entry in the Metal Gear franchise since the release of Metal Gear Survive in 2018, when Konami first stopped publishing third-party console games in favor of mid-sized titles and mobile games. Their internal studio Konami Digital Entertainment developed the game, and Singaporean studio Virtuos provided support. The game was announced in May 2023 at PlayStation Showcase 2023. Metal Gear Solid Delta: Snake Eater is scheduled to release for PlayStation 5, Windows and Xbox Series X in 2024. Project M is an interactive film-style game currently in development for consoles as part of a new research and development initiative named INZOI. Specific platforms and release date have not been announced yet. In June 2022, the South Korean publisher NCSoft first showcased Project M, an impressively action-packed game, in line with what the Land of the Morning Calm has planned for the coming years. This still mysterious title aims to leverage the capabilities of the Unreal Engine 5 to the fullest. To convince us, the Asian publisher took advantage of the new edition of G-Star, an expo currently held in Busan, to unveil a new video of Project M, featuring gameplay. After the QTE sequence shown last year, this time, we delve into the heart of the action. The game is expected to take the form of a third-person shooter, with the need to eliminate individuals who appear to be infected. This setup might remind players of the Resident Evil saga, 4, 5, 6, with an ultra-dynamic over-the-shoulder camera, impressive animations, and beautifully realistic environments. Not much is known about the storyline, but it appears that eliminating all enemies restores a normal appearance to the explored area, resembling a small amusement park in this case. Still no release date in sight for Project M, not to be confused with the Project M under development by Hound 13. We only know that the game will be available on PC and console, including PS5 and Xbox Series X. Let's just say you'll need to arm yourself with patience. Indeed, it's in an interview with IGN that Adam Kaczynski, the president of CD Projekt, addressed the release window for The Witcher 4. According to him, we'll have to wait at least 1 year to discover the next adventures of The Witcher, bringing us to a potential release in 2025 at the earliest. As Adam Kaczynski points out, The Witcher 4 will run on Unreal Engine 5, and a certain amount of time will be needed for the development team to grasp and assimilate the new graphics engine for this first chapter of the upcoming trilogy. The Witcher 4 will be powered by Unreal Engine 5 instead of RONIN engine, a significant change that involves close collaboration with Epic Games developers to adapt the engine to the open-world experience. This partnership covers not only the licenses, but also the technical development of Unreal Engine 5, and potential future versions of Unreal Engine. To say we're excited would be an understatement. At this stage, no further details about the game, such as a development timeline or release date, are available. Patience will be required. In this open-world action RPG by Team Ninja, players find themselves transported to Japan during the Edo period, 19th century, specifically the Bakumatsu era, lasting from 1853 to 1868. They embody a ronin, a samurai without a master. During this period, the land of the rising sun begins to open up to the outside world after ending its isolationist Sakoku policy, experiencing profound political upheavals as the shogunate faces patriots. The country gradually moves towards the Meiji era, laying the foundation for modern Japan. Rise of the Ronin draws inspiration from this historical period and reimagines it to create a storyline influenced by players' choices. With its open world, Team Ninja's upcoming game will allow players to visit several major Japanese cities such as Kyoto, Yokohama, and Edo, Tokyo, throughout the adventure. True to its reputation, the studio warns that the game will be challenging, as is their usual style. Renowned for their excellent titles like Nioh and Ninja Gaiden, they have provided many with intense gaming experiences. It is set to be released on March 22, 2024, for PS5. Wukong has once again made an appearance through a trailer. Developed by the Chinese studio Game Science, the game looks particularly stunning, with an artistic direction that showcases terrifying creatures from Chinese mythology. The official release date is now known, and Black Myth: Wukong will be released on August 20, 2024, for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series. Based on the Chinese novel Journey to the West, a classic of the Middle Kingdom, Wukong is the protagonist, also known as the Monkey King. Players will navigate through challenges posed by creatures straight from Chinese folklore and all its legends. Developed by an independent Chinese studio, Black Myth: Wukong is built on Unreal Engine 5, giving it a magnificent appearance and sublime combat, without compromising game fluidity. In late 2023, Krafton Inc., the South Korean video game development studio behind the famous PUBG and the Callisto Protocol, announced a new milestone in the world of life simulation games with its project INZOI, scheduled for release in 2024. This Sims-like game powered by the impressive Unreal Engine 5 promises to redefine the expectations of life simulation enthusiasts. With its aesthetic that emphasizes photorealism and innovative features, INZOI emerges as a serious competitor to Sims 5, whose success could already be challenged by contenders like Paralives and Life by You. In INZOI, players can not only manage the daily lives of ZWO game characters, but also meticulously customize the environment in which they evolve, frequented places, decoration, neighborhood weather, etc. A director mode will allow extensive control over these aspects, from the clothes worn by ZWO to furniture, patterns, and object shapes. Apparently, one of INZOI's strengths lies in character customization. Endless options for hairstyles, clothing, and accessories that allow us to create an avatar reflecting our personal style. That's what we expect from a life simulation game in 2024. May INZOI offer us a multitude of options and allow us to express our individuality. The game will be available on PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. For the first time in the history of the franchise, a game in the Assassin's Creed saga will take place in East Asia, and not just anywhere. It's set in feudal Japan. This era is very popular in fiction, and we've seen it represented in numerous video games. At the 15th installment, it's not surprising to see one of the series most attached to history also delve into this period. According to the latest information, the game will be set in the Azuchimo Moyama period, spanning from 1573 to 1603, preceding the Edo era. Internally, the release of Assassin's Creed Red is expected in the fall of 2024, although it's possible that the title might arrive later, in 2025. One of the main points of interest in this 14th episode of the main series is the inclusion of two playable characters, embodying two iconic figures from feudal Japan, a samurai named Yasuke and a shinobi named Naoi. We will apparently have a warrior protagonist and a spy protagonist, promising a diverse range of missions. Assassin's Creed fans are sure to delight in experiencing the era of the samurai. It's truly something special. Even more than the Game Award ceremony itself, the release of the very first Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, eagerly anticipated by fans for a decade, has already accumulated over 43 million views just 7 hours after its publication. In line with past leaks and rumors, it appears that GTA 6 will indeed allow us to embody two characters. However, this first trailer focuses on Lucia, a young Latin American woman who seems to have some legal troubles. The nature of her relationship with the young man accompanying her is still unclear, although the idea of a couple is being considered. It's worth noting that one of the initial inspirations for GTA 6 was said to be the infamous criminal couple Bonnie and Clyde. More than the initial glimpses of the game, what fans were eagerly awaiting was a release date. It's still too early for that, but Rockstar nonetheless provides a window, 2025. A deadline both distant and close for a game that is set to follow in the footsteps of GTA 5, which sold over 190 million copies in 10 years. The specific platforms for the game's release are not yet known, but if we follow the studio's habits, only PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series XS should welcome the title upon release. Similar to GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, a PC version could arrive later. So thank you guys for watching this video, take good care of you and don't forget to subscribe guys, see you later.